Hello, everybody. Welcome to my house. My name is Jenny, and this is the Crazy Country Couponer channel, or my house. And today's video, well, we're not going to talk about couponing per se, but we are going to talk about your money and saving your money and what is about to happen if we do not get proactive, people. And you want to know. So before we begin, please give the video a thumbs up. And let's do a prayer that this does not get us in trouble. Because it's been getting some very vocal reporters fired. So like I said, you want to know. And if this is your first time popping in, expecting a couponing video, welcome. We do have those. We have those almost every day. But this channel is mostly about making you happy, keeping you happy, healthy, and spiritually safe. Okay? All those things is what I'm trying to do with this channel. Now, in doing that, sometimes I have to make some videos that aren't coupon related and simply are not happy related. But it is information. And as I tell you, this is a place for deals, steals, glitches, and awesome information. And you don't want to miss any of it at any time. Because it's all important and it's all for you. So please hit the subscription button below and make sure your notifications are all on, including your YouTube notifications. Alright, everybody. And we're not talking politics here, okay? Just saying. Just saying. And these things that I'm stating is just facts from my opinion. If you don't agree, you can voice it. Just do so politely. Because we're all friends here. Now, first off, holy moly, can you believe what you're seeing right here on this screen? I cannot believe that they and him have the audacity to ask us to endure 4 more years of this crap-ola. And we haven't even talked about and discussed the Fed now yet, guys. Because I was really trying to put that off because it is distressing and worrisome, and I don't want to do that to you. But so is a lot of things that's about to happen to us in this coming year, if this happens to happen. Okay? So, yeah, we got to get proactive in this stuff. So, if you are not registered to vote, please get registered to vote. Do it now. And really, I don't really care who you vote for. Just don't vote for this man with Alzheimer's. Okay? I'm not the only one with this opinion. Something is wrong here. Something is terribly wrong, and we need to be proactive and help stop whatever it is. And why, you should say, should you bother with it? Well, because let me tell you, it's about to hit you home. Because if you haven't noticed, in the last 10 years, our government is headed towards a gilded cage version of communism. And if you don't understand what that means, it means a bird in the cage is still a bird in the cage. It's still dependent upon you to feed, water, and open the cage door. Yet, as long as you seem to give that bird everything that it needs to make it comfortable, that bird is content to be in that cage, doesn't even realize that it's incarcerated and doesn't have its freedom. And that's what's going on now in the United States. Little by little. As so we will not notice. And when every time there's mass shootings, mass these train derailments. Come on, people. Do you, that's another whole other soapbox. But anyway, you get where I'm going with this, right? We have to put our foot down. Because in the end, this is about taking control of not only your freedoms, but what you have worked and your families have worked for all their lives. And I know you're like, how are they going to do that? This is America. Americans are getting arrested for collecting rainwater on their own property, okay? Americans are getting arrested for providing help to other human beings in the forms of giving them food. And Americans are not being arrested for human trafficking, drug dealing. Okay? Homelessness is being prosecuted. Being poor is about to become the norm and about to get prosecuted. So guess what that's going to mean, guys? I mean, if you've never read the book 1984 by George Orwell, please go and get it and read it. You can get it anywhere, because this is a wake-up call, guys. Okay, now again you're wondering, what's this really have to do with money? Well, one of the things that has happened, and everybody has been wondering, why on earth would, are we stepping on so many toes, like with Russia? Why are we giving all this money to the Ukraine? Where is all this money coming from? What's happening to the value of the dollar? I know you've heard the talk on the news, because a lot of you do watch the news. I don't even watch the news, and it's hit me. Our dollar is in decline, and it's in decline because other nations around the world are going to digital currency. And anything that I'm saying to you right now, you can go online and check for yourself. Matter of fact, please do. This is an eye-opening video. That's what it's meant to do, is to get you looking. India went so far as to outlaw cash money. Probably still being used in the rural communities, but China is headed that way. All digital currency, even with expiration dates on that digital currency, to encourage spending, which means you can't save because your money would expire. Okay? Now, this is being done because we've devalued, or not just us, our government has devalued our dollar. And because of that, it doesn't have the same hold and value around the world as it used to. We were the norm. You did business around the globe in dollars, not in digital currency, not in rupees, not in whatever. Whatever you were doing globally, you did it in American dollars. It's not so anymore. But they still need a global dollar, okay? They still need a global currency, so that the mass global economy can work more efficient. And I get that, and that's fine. But that does not mean that you have to touch my funds. But that's not what is about to happen. And quite frankly, I don't think there's anything that we may be able to do to stop it at this point. Simply because unless the legislatures and our representatives get behind us, such as South Dakota, I think it was, South or North Dakota just vetoed the bill that encourages the Fed Now program. So, let's talk about the Fed Now program, because it goes hand in hand with this right here, because he's the one that has instigated the Fed Now program and their party. I don't have a party one way or the other, just so you know. I don't have a dog in the race when it comes to a party. I'm for who seems to know better about what they're doing, and in reference to us now, and this ain't it. Fed Now. Well, you know what the Fed is, right? The Fed is the Federal National Bank of America. You know, the Fed, the Federal Reserve, short. Well, the Federal Reserve does business via a central national banking system owned by the Federal Reserve. And right now, the Federal Reserve does their banking via that. And right now, when we do transactions, digital transactions, via the banks, everything is issued from one bank to the other using a system that is like an IOU. It's an IOU sent from one bank to the other and back again, stating that you owe me, this person owes you, and yes, the funds are available and we will send them. But they don't get the money instantaneously. It's like, it's there and we're going to get it to you. Excuse me. It's a small process. It happens, and we all know sometimes it takes 2 or 3 days for these processes to work. Such as, you know, this isn't going to be credited to your account for 24 hours, blah, 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 blah. Okay? That's what that means. Now, what's going to happen, and businesses have been given the opportunity to voluntarily go ahead and start, and this started like 3 weeks ago, to opt into the Fed Now program. However, in July, the Fed Now program will be instigated and implemented in every banking system in America. And what does that mean? It means that the Federal Reserve will be connected to every bank in America. It means that the Central National Bank will be where your money will be, might as well say, deposited. Because you know, when you put your money in the bank, there is no more money, no more cash money unless you want it. It becomes digital money, and the banks just pass it around amongst themselves, loaning and, you know, to this person, to that person, and when the cash is needed, they delve it out. But it's mostly digital transactions. So, what's going to happen after July? Every purchase that you make that is a digital purchase will no longer just go through your bank. It will go through the Fed Now Bank, the central banking system. It will go there. And then Fed Now will send a notice to whatever institute that you are trying to pay or taking money from, and instantaneously, in real time, make it happen. Because the Fed will have access to your bank accounts, whether you give permission or not. Because after July, the central federal banking system will be attached to all the banks. And I mean, that's in layman terms, okay? So that us housewives and old folks can kind of understand. Now, like I said, layman's terms. This video ran a little long, but there's more to this. So there's going to be a part 2. We're going to do a part 2. Matter of fact, the whole video was going to be about the Fed and the explanation for it. But after I seen this, I freaked out. And I just had to basically call my friends and go, oh my God, are you seeing this? Because I cannot believe the audacity. So, guys, let's say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for ourselves. And please, please, please say a prayer for me. I need to calm down. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Lord bless us. Lord, Lord, Lord. I know you've seen what's going on. I know you know what's going on in these people's hearts and in their minds. And I know you know that it is wrong. And they are persecuting us, Lord. I don't know what their end game is. And you do. Please, 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 Lord, have mercy and help those of us whose eyes are open and who want to see, who want to hear, who want to do the righteous thing. Help us, Lord. And I know that you will. We know that you will. Please lift us up. Give us peace of mind, peace of heart. Let us know in our souls that it's going to be all right. Keep us calm so that we can carry on, Lord, because I know that's what you want. In the name of the light, grant us all peace. Amen. All right, guys. Oh, I hope that made you feel better. It lightened my heart a little bit. Just knowing that, that you're that you're enlightened, I'm enlightened. And, well, blessings. And I'll see you at part 2. Okay? Don't forget, come back. Because you need to know.